let's test it one more time. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, good. All right, we are here with Mr. Courtney Burrell, everybody, from the hit new show and movie on All Black. Well, fuck.
You fucked up already talking about some hit new show. That's a new show. What we interviewed about?
What's up, everybody? This is Kameron, Bain, the executive producer of the new feature film streaming now on All Black, The Funny Thing About Love. This podcast has been dedicated to our behind-the-scenes exclusives with our leading cast, our crew, our producers, and everybody that made this amazing project happen. Today, we are getting the opportunity to sit down with our lead actor, Courtney Burrell. Some of you guys know him as Chef Julian. Some of you guys know him as Caleb from A La Carte. Some of y'all just know him as Julian. But we here at Bodacris Films and Tycor know him as Miles Morris, the brother behind the mess of this hilariously funny movie. So we're excited to learn more about his career as an actor, his time in Los Angeles, his experience on set, and everything else in between. So sit back, listen, and remember that you can stream Funny Thing About Love now on All Black and Amazon Prime. So, Mr. Burrell, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. How did you get into this role? How did you learn about the script?
How I got into this role, I was sent the script from my agent. She was like, seems like a good one. Check this out. So I said, all right, I'll read it. So I read through it. I said, hey, it sound like me. Sound like I can relay this message in the tone that it needs to be, relayed. So I feel like I can kill this. I can lead this. And I think that I did that.
And so, with your old roles, right? You were Chef Julian at one point, right? You were Grant. What was Grant's name in Black Boots?
You said it already.
He had a last name though, right?
Grant Boyer.
Grant Boyer. You were
Wendy and Julian.
Wendy and Julian, right?
Yes, Chef Julian.
But most people know you as Chef Julian.
Yep.
So how does this role compare against some of the other roles you've had in the past?
I feel like there's no comparison. I mean, this is like a Black professional career that he, withholds. This is like getting out more so to the Black excellence of it all, like for the hub of Atlanta, it's gonna resonate right there versus like a Chef Julian, he's like a bachelor, so there's no comparison. But I am used to being in that hot chair and
a hot chair.
Yeah, the hot chair.
The hot chair.
The hot seat.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Hot chair. I was like, you're pretty tall enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Nah, it's the hot chair, man.
The hot chair, okay.
Yeah, I'm used to having the heat all on me, all eyes on me.
Absolutely. I agree. I think a lot of your characters are pretty controversial in terms of their, and how they play on screen, man. So it's definitely interesting to see kind of how Miles Morris pivots into a more introspective play on writers and on the Black men on screen more specifically. So in this movie, right, Miles, who is your character, he writes a tell-all memoir about his college romance. So how did you get into the mindset of this type of character, and were you able to kind of pull on something personal to bring this story to life, right? And we know you're a pretty laid-back guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you're as controversial as Miles, I would hope. But, you let us know. Is Miles a real person in your mind, or is he somebody you're just embodying?
It's a little bit of both. I think I embody him just through my own experiences. I think we all experience like what love can make you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can do make some irrational, kind of destructive decisions. And I feel like Miles, he does that, in this film. But, just to get back to my own personal life, yeah, I've experienced some crazy relationships.
Really?
Yeah. But I won't go into it. There's other people. It's kind of like you got to keep the name out the public, just like how Miles was trying to do.
Oh, I see what you did there. He's playing it safe, guys. But that's all I love. Mr. Courtney Burrell, keeps it very clean and very positive, which is what this movie is about.
Yep.
There are some quite interesting scenes. You got everything from fights, live stunts. You got crying scenes, and we just had our premiere on Sunday. So talk to me a little bit about what that experience was like on Sunday, seeing people responding to Miles for the first time in the theater.
Yeah, that was. It was like an electrifying moment. It does something to the actor that's already, performed in this movie, and then like to hear the response that you intended on hearing. It does something for you. It lights a flame. It ignites another flame, and so you like, I know I can do anything. I feel like I can do anything now, like just from hearing the applause and oh my God, oh yes, like I'm hearing all of that.
I think
you know
the
what I'm saying?
applause
So
was pretty shocking to me. I was like, oh, the baby daddy reveal was the moment.
She's like, oh yes, please. And he walked into that frame,
Got you. And I think that scene was one. I think it was raining on that day specifically.
It was.
There was thunder, and I mean, we didn't have any sound effects for that. So that was definitely a moment for you. So let me ask this: this is your first time working with Tailiah Breon, our amazing director. So I'd love to hear from you. In addition to the environment on set, how was it working with Tailiah for the first time in this movie?
Man, Tailiah is absolutely excellent at what she does, man. She knows how to break down what she really wants in the scene. She'll pull you over to the side and like, I think I see you doing this right here. Incorporate this. And it's like, I'm used to last minute changes because, working with TP.
Oh, right. You did work with Tyler Perry.
Yeah. So you gotta like listen to the adjustment and do, follow suit. So when she told me what she wanted, I said, I got you. Don't even worry about it. She's like, I trust you. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. I said, all right, watch me.
Speaking of trust, you guys' chemistry on set has been quite the talk of the town here in Atlanta, and beyond. I think that we received that through the film. What was it like to build the chemistry on set between you and Ms. George? I think the audience walked away certainly convinced that the two Courtneys were the star of the moment. So what's that process look like? Of course, a great director is a part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of a great script, might I say.
Definitely.
It's a part of it, but how does that process unfold over time?
How does it unfold over time?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a day by day process. Mm-hmm. So it's just uncovering layer from layer, getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And you really just get into the character, man. You really just fall in line of the characters. You really fall in line of the character and what their persona and what they feel for each other. They're college sweethearts. I figured that we just add that chemistry in a certain way where it can relate to everybody else. Like, yo, this shit look real as fuck. All right, bet. Make it organic. Let's do it. Let's come off as natural spouse. You ain't gotta add too much. Just be you and I'll be me.
Agreed. And I'd say it's probably a little harder to tell a story that the relationship happens in the past, and so you pick up in the story with Miles and Alice 10 years into the present.
Yeah.
What was it like kind of transitioning from the younger Miles? I know we gave you the and a few
It was nostalgic, man. It was nostalgic. It brought me back.
Yeah.
I remember sneaking in the dorms. And it just when I knocked on that door for the first time and she answered it.
Yeah.
It really put me back in that moment when I did that, My college years.
You also attended HBCU as well, right?
Yeah, Delaware State University.
Delaware State.
Go
Okay.
Hornets.
Okay, go Hornets. That's okay.
It's all right.
We understand. We understand. Well, I would say, it was definitely an interesting play to see the wardrobe changes.
Yeah.
From the past to the present. Were there any specific outfits or anything that you thought were the coolest parts of Miles' character throughout the project, or did you have any specific looks that you were like, yeah, this is me? Because we didn't really put you in like a green suit or anything.
I like the way. Oh yeah, I like the way the suit fit.
Oh yeah,
the suit made me feel like I was on some James Bond shit.
Yeah.
And then the night that we all came through for the class reunion, yeah, that what was that, like a tan or cream color?
Yeah. Like a little what could we call that? What was the vibe that was giving me a 10-year alum? That kind of vibe.
So definitely, it made me feel grown and sexy.
Okay. And a little dramatic, because that scene was one of the many fights in this film. Talk about your stunt experience with Funny Thing About Love, because as far as I know you were doing a little bit of stepping on Black Boots. But how was it learning stunts the day of? We were kind of nervous. We didn't know if Courtney would be doing.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen. What was my man's name? Tim. Tim did a dope job. He sent out the videos, the day before, so we'll know what we're getting ourselves into and what we should expect while we're on set. And they pulled out the mats and everything, and then like he was like, look, in film you have to over exaggerate what you're doing, with the punches. So that means you have to go all the way back here and bow. But also, on the other hand, Jeff has to do his job by reacting to the punch. Swinging your head at the right time. It's just coordination. It's choreographed. You know what I mean? So, but as you get used to the rhythm, you can speed it up. You get used to everything that's going on. It's just muscle memory after that.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
It was cool.
You felt a little beat up at the end of that.
Oh man, yeah. It felt like I worked out, man. Because I was going hard. I was sweating. They was like, "You ain't supposed to be sweating yet." I was like, "Well, look, I need a fan or something."
You need some something. I got you. You were, we kept you safe, right? Yeah. You didn't hurt yourself,
Yeah.
You didn't hurt yourself. And two, last question for the stunts. I know that you're in a lot of romance adjacent things. A lot of different projects. Was this your first time doing these types of stunts on set, or have you been in other things?
I think it's
a few on the TP set, on the family funeral, right? Or the.
Nah, we was about to fight. We was about to fight. It ain't one no stunts though, but like.
Fighting in this,
but in Chef Julian, we probably had like we have a little tussle.
Right.
It wasn't as intense or like detailed as this one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've had. I'm an athlete at first. You know what I'm saying? So
we hope to see.
I know how to, and I love watching like WWE back in the day when I was growing up. It wasn't called WWE; it was the WWF.
No, but what was the WWF?
World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, it was.
You remember that? Yeah. Now it's just World Wrestling Entertainment. But my man's was Stone Cold Steve Austin. We used to, go around the houses, pretending to be, the wrestlers and all that, and doing the finishing moves and
there's a real cultural thing.
So I already started my stunt work back then.
A long time ago. We didn't need Tim. We did need Tim. We did need Tim, just not in the way we thought.
Yeah, Tim was just the extra, cherry on top, just to make.
So I want to pivot a little bit.
Yeah.
Right before we get too far into Funny Thing About Love. You've been an actor for how long now?
Professionally?
Well, I mean,
Are we counting when I was a background?
You can count background.
All right, we're going to say that 12 years. No, 14. 14 years.
14.
Yeah.
So how's the industry changed from the first few background roles that you've had to today in the land of streaming, from YouTube series to movies and you seen change for Mr. Courtney over the years?
It's a lot of growth, man. Just learning what happened as a background actor and not wanting to be a background actor no more and wanting to be in front of the camera. So I worked my way up. From being on the YouTube series, I've seen Black and Sexy before. I said, I want to work with some of these people. So it's kind of like I speak all of my stuff into existence and manifest. You know what I mean? And it means a lot because it shows that I am evolving. I didn't stay stagnant and I didn't become jaded. You know what I'm saying? So I kept myself motivated to keep on going and don't stop.
Yeah. And you were in LA when you first started.
Yeah. No, I was in Atlanta.
You was in Atlanta when you first started. So talk about the journey kind of through the industry throughout all these different years. Because I remember you told me about a 33-hour trip to...
Yeah, man. Well, first, like, I got my first commercial back in Delaware, but I didn't have no representation. Only got,
Okay.
So I got that on my own. I don't know how, like, you know, I had my pictures online.
Right.
He was like, hey, you want to be in a Nissan commercial? I said, sure.
Yeah, this is before the vape, the infamous...
Oh, way before. This is in 2011, 2010. Yeah. So that's where I, you know, I wanted more, you know, because that commercial was aired everywhere, and I only got paid, what, $300?
$300 for...
Just that being a Heisman Trophy commercial for Nissan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It was everywhere. Yeah, I ain't had no representation, bro. Okay. I didn't know. But, you know, I grew up into that, got my representation in LA, took my car from Atlanta to LA, dog. And let me tell you, I seen a lot of stuff, like just the new cities, going through the new cities and states. And being so excited. One time I didn't even have the music on because it was this God's country I was staring at. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like it just opened up so much for me to be like, I need to experience this, man. You know, in LA, I became homeless too. I stayed in my car for like 4 or 5 months. So that was a hard time. That was real stressful, you know, parking right across the street on, you know, Crenshaw, McDonald's and all that. Seeing somebody else drive up and do the same thing. They had a truck, I had a car, but, you know, at least they had more room. But, but you know, we was out. That shows you how much dedication, you know what I mean, and how much you know, we were just determined to make something happen. I told God, I was like, yo, God, I'll go homeless just to make my dream come true. Just like that. He was like, really? Let's see how much faith you have in me. I'm gonna test you. Yeah. So like I remember I said that and I was like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. But he said, you asked for it. Yeah. Now you have to prove to me. Yeah. And I want to see what you believe. Yeah. And you know, when I was in that car, man, I had like the Uber phone because I was going to be an Uber driver. I still have my Delaware license plate. It wouldn't let me drive Uber. So I kept the phone. It had internet on it, free internet. So I was able to look at motivational videos and tears coming down my eyes like, I'm going to make this happen. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting in my car. I was like, I'm going to make this happen. Yeah. I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm going to make this happen. Auditions. Booked my first, you know, national commercial, McDonald's. But nobody knew I had to go back to the car. You know what I mean? That's how dedicated I was, man.
For a while.
Yeah, and I learned to just live in my moment. Yeah. Because, you know, you never know. You can be going tomorrow and nobody will remember you. So now I'm leaving my legacy. Yeah. You know what I mean? My mark on the world.
It's inspiring, man. Inspiring. That is a lot of people think that these things happen overnight.
Nah, that shit don't. It never does.
Happen, you know, through whether you have a cousin in the industry or you are always working in the industry and you're always doing different things. But sometimes it takes a minute to get to the next thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely thank you for sharing that story.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's something that
It's going to motivate somebody,
most
man.
actors need to hear,
Yeah.
especially in the era of social media. We have a lot of actors who come from social media. We have a few in our film who have to integrate into the world of acting in different ways. And so, how do you, what type of advice would you give to someone who maybe is just starting out in acting, just now wants to figure out how to chase their dream, and they are struggling to kind of really understand the reality of, making it in this business?
I mean, just know that you set a goal. Don't expect the goal to be accomplished right away. It's certain steps that you got to take in order to see your goal come to fruition. I had a vision, and I pursued that vision because God gave it to me. You know what I mean? And just don't stop. The moment you stop is the moment that you quit, and that you would never know that you were able to do it. But the moment you keep going and keep pressing forward, hey, it's in the air. It's up for grabs. You got to go get what you want. You got to go claim what's yours.
That's Reverend Burrell in the space, you know?
Yeah,
so already there. It's written, is what I hear.
Yeah, it's already written in stone, man. Yeah. The moment already chose me.
Absolutely.
So I'm just showing up and showing out. But it's either you show up or show out, or you lay down and you stay down. And I refuse to lay down, stay down.
Lay down, stay down. He said, what is that? We listen, we up. Mr. Courtney, I think that this has been an amazing retrospective into your career as an actor, and now you are playing Miles Morris. This is another lead role for you in a feature film.
And plenty more to come.
Right? What is next for you?
I'm going to tell you like how I tell everybody else, man. Just keep watching. And you'll see. Big shit coming.
That's what I said. Because I said niggas in Smith a long time ago. But, I marvel all the things. But we believe that for you, man. So tell us where the audience, of course, is listening to this is they want to learn more about Funny Thing About Love. They want to follow your career. Where can they follow you?
Yeah, man. Funny Thing About Love is streaming online, all black network, June 11th, today. Go watch that. And you can find me on social media, LL Burrell. That's Burrell.
All righty. Well, Courtney, it was awesome talking to you, man, and interviewing our amazing talent here in Atlanta, in the house that we shot this movie in, actually.
Yeah, it's bringing back a nostalgia feeling, man.
It is a momentous occasion for everyone, and we hope to see you back again on another press tour. Hopefully at Comic-Con. No, here, maybe something in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, we got a little something. We're gonna have something coming.
Yeah, Courtney, maybe Thor. Maybe Superman, Black Panther, anything.
Yeah, you speaking it into existence, man. Let's get it.
All right, Courtney. Well, thank you so much.
All right, Cam.
So that was Mr. Courtney Burrell, an amazing actor, well known in the All Black fam. We're so excited to have him in this feature film. He did an amazing job. So if you have not already downloaded the app All Black, you need to go ahead and do that. The podcast is great, but the movie is even better. So if you download All Black on your smart TV or your Apple devices, you should be able to access a free trial. It goes for 7 days as soon as you sign up. So once you sign up, you put some time aside to watch Funny Thing About Love, of course, when you get the opportunity, and also get a chance to see a lot of the other programming that All Black has available. They have everything from series regular shows to feature films to movies that you may have recognized in other studios and spaces and places. That is all for today, and that's all for this particular podcast, again brought to you by Boulder Crest Films If you are already watching the movie and you have some thoughts about if you're on Team Derek or Team Miles or Team Alice, let us know in the comments below. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode. But until next time, signing off.